Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He will lead this one off today.
For Boston, left fielder, number 16.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, number 11. And he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Into the box, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. One game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10 and 10 games leads to 15, and before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row.
Stepping in, Tim Beckham, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. Betts is after it. Oh and 1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pomerantz is ready. Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bradley on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, J.D. Martinez. He comes into this April contest as one of the hottest hitters in the league. His season average up into the high 300s now. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
He bailed him out with a swing, 3-2 now.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. So digging in now, Mitch Moreland. He comes into this one having sputtered out of the gate this season. The average is under the 200 mark at this point. In there, strike one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. High in the air out to center field. Valencia has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. In there for strike one, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Valencia is in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the... Into the box now, Mark Trumbo. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now in the box, Danny Valencia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Danny Valencia.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. He's right there. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training. Entering this one with a batting average over 300. Sharp ground ball to third. Pedroia on to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the 1. Now to the plate, Trey Mancini. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In there, a base hit. Stepping into the box, Adam Jones. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Pomerantz sets. Here's the 1-0. And he just misses with a curveball.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Dustin Pedroia.
Line towards center field. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Batting average for him so far in April, looking very good, of course, pushing close to 400. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
In for strike two. Tillman ready with a 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he won't have to contend with the throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Catcher, number 3.
He's set. Here it comes.
Leon.
Line toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Pedroia rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Andrew Benintendi will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Number 11.
First pitch on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Scope is there for it. 2 gone. Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Mookie Betts.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Oh, that was a nice pitch, a changeup, first pitch. Hitter was aggressive, swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter. Well, that got him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Now at the plate, Andrew Susac. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Andrew.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Ready for another chance. Tony Gwynn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Beckham. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Grounded to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is stepping in and ready for another shot. J.D. Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Martinez.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2. The 0-2 home. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Tillman ready with a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope.
Ball 1.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2 pitch. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia on the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Hit on the ground to third. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there in the inning. Digging in to try it again, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, number 13.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 1 away. Now batting, Mark Trumbo. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and Trumbo will reach. He's got a base hit. So striding in, Danny Valencia, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Here comes the 1-0. A bullet to first base. Now a dive with the baseball as he makes the tag. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Red
The
Sox,
left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. 1-1, here it comes. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. And another foul ball.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Another 1-2 delivery. Popped up. Machado settles under it near second, and he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Now at the plate, number 11. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Second baseman.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Ready now, Trey Mancini. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number
Here's the
10.
center fielder now, Adam Jones. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Up next for the Orioles.
At the plate,
catcher,
Andrew Susac.
Andrew
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Susac.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Bradley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Fielder, Mookie Betts.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Into the flag court and gone. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mitch Moreland.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Beckham settles under it near second. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted into center field. And Jones will make the catch, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Tony Gwynn.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Benintendi has a play. 1 out. Digging in to try it again. Tim Beckham. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply toward the right side. Betts is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The shortstop.
Here's Manny Machado now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Bradley on the run, and that's in there. Base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Mark Trumbo.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia.
Leading off for the
A
Red
hit in
Sox,
2 tries so
second
far.
baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Changeup called strike 1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Hit on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Here's Jackie
the center
Bradley
fielder.
now. Comes
Jackie
into this at-bat 0 for
Bradley
1 in the ball
Jr.
game. Lifted in the air to center. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2. Ready for another
catcher,
chance?
number
Sandy
3.
Leon. He's 1 for
Sandy
2 in the ball
Leon.
game. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. High in the air into shallow left center. Valencia sprinting after it. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Leading
Danny
off for the
Valencia.
Orioles,
No hits in 2
left
trips to the
fielder,
plate for him in the ball game.
Valencia.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Digging in once again, Jonathan Stowe, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Trey Mancini stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
On to Moreland, and it's a double play.
The center fielder number 10, Adam Jones.
Tyler
Your
Thornburg
attention, please.
is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making.
Number 47, Tyler
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Andrew Benintendi.
The high fastball is in there.
He's putting together a nice outing so far.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take him twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Tillman ready with a 1-2. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Swing and a looper to left. Valencia moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, number 11. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Valencia will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Mookie Betts. 3 at-bats for him in this one. Darren O'Day enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Mancini is there, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Andrew Susak. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Colby Rasmus will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes again. 1-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And the pitch. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Right fielder number 20.
Stepping up to the plate, Tony Gwynn. Lifted the other way to left center. Bradley on the run. And that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Tim Beckham. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Now a swing and a fly ball. Betts has a read on it, and that retires the side. Here's J.D. Martinez. They'll try and lead.
Designated hitter, J.D.
And now
Martinez.
a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. He's set and the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The first baseman, Mitch.
First pitch
Moreland.
coming. Here it is. Mitch Moreland Comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Machado is there for it. 2 gone. Now batting, Xander Bogaerts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Striding in, Manny Machado. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 13.
In the air to right center. Betts has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Mark Trumbo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1. Here it comes 1-0 to Trumbo. And here's a ball hit in the air. Leon has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now in the box. Danny Valencia. He'll try to follow up Pedro Alvarez. Will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second is Alvarez. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Standing in, Jonathan Scope. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Craig Kimbrell comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Craig Kimbrell. A defensive change.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Chris Davis will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Kimbrell pauses. Here he comes on 2-2. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, it wasn't a particularly long outing, but he really did a nice job of keeping his guys in it while he was out there. That's all you really hope for from your starter.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 2 runs on 4 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Drew Pomeranz. His record is now 1-1. Credit the save to Craig Kimbrell, his second. The loss goes to Chris Tillman. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 4.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. And he'll pull in there with a double to start out the ball game.
Second.
In now, number 11. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Happ has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Here's Mookie Betts. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. Lays off 1-0. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Now that's
a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Almora. Gone! Here's J.D. Martinez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
J.D. Martinez.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the first baseman can't get there.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
1 out, nobody on. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. J.D. Martinez is the second out of the opening frame. Mitch Moreland is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Zobrist is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Bradley is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Here's Jason Worth. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Stepping in, Chris Bryant, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. He's set. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Well, for Rizzo, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. Pedroia into shallow center. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Worth is under it. One away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting 8.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Stepping into the box, Sandy Leon. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Happ is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1. So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is in the air to right. Betts has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Softly hit out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Swung on and missed for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. There to gather it in is Worth for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 11. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he lays off again, ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mookie Betts. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Swings through the slider there.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1-2-3 inning. It just makes him feel so much better and more.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Here's Addison Russell. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Designated hitter, Addison
sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Javier Baez. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Here's Bogaerts, the young shortstop. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Almora. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play. Ready for another chance. J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. J.D. Martinez goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. In to cut it off is Worth. It's a base hit. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Worth is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball 1-0. 1-0 home to Pedroia. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game. I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jason Worth. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Jason Worth.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
First baseman number 44.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game. And that's why he's having such great success.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. In for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Rizzo is retired, 2 down now. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Fouled straight back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. Happ moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Number 3,
Sandy Leon comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swinging a shot back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Left fielder Andrew
from the belt, the pitch. Andrew Benintendi stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 0-2 home. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Bryant is under it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Number 11. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting.
Here's Bass. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And that misses inside. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Late that time for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He waits. Now the pitch. And he misses. 2-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman Ben Zobrist.
Hard hit ball to short. No problem here. 1 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A changeup over the inside corner.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Hit hard to third. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Here comes Worth. 1 down. Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Moreland. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he'll miss the target away with a fastball. It's 1-0. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track. Digging in for his second at-bat, Addison Russell. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Addison Russell is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Fielded cleanly on to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's the second baseman now. Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Steve Cishek is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. 1 down. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Sandy Leon. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Line towards center field. Almora is going to have room out there as he. Here's Jason Worth. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Right fielder, Jason
sent out to
Worth.
straightaway center field. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1. Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Benintendi is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hot shot on the ground is short. And there's his first base hit in this one. So Ben Zobrist will bat this inning following the 2-out hit. Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will get there to make the running play. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 11. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Happ Has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1, here it comes. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Worth is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. High in the air out to center field. Bradley patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Bradley comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's Addison Russell. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Russell.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for the Red
Digging
Sox.
in to try it again, Mitch Moreland. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Moving under it, Almora. 2 down. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to. Here's Javier Baez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a ball lined into left center, and that's over the head of Bogaerts at short for a base hit. In now, Albert Almora. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Jason Worth. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Pedroia on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance.